guys, well, I'm going to do a follow-up video today with the generator hush box. The last time I did a video, I was just testing to see what the temperature rise was inside of the generator case, and it was on a colder day. So this time around, it's a little bit warmer out, and we're going to see how it does. Now, I have the full power system set up in the trailer, so this will be a full test, the real deal here. I'll trim the charge current to maximize the generator output, and we'll see how long it's going to take to charge at that rate, as well as monitor the generator temperature and make sure that it doesn't get out of hand. So right now it's about 15 degrees Celsius outside, and the generator's been running inside the hush box for about 10 minutes, and temperature's leveling off just around 27. And so we're going to start the test and see how long it takes to get to the float charge on the battery, and see how this thing runs overall. Alright, so the charger's running at bulk charge right now. I dialed in the charger using the kilowatt here, so we're running about 690 VA. When you look at an inverter generator, it may say, 700 watts or 1000 watts, but that's actually VA. So reactive power for an inverter generator is a pretty big issue. If you don't have a high quality power factor, then that reactive power is going to rob you of real power that you're going to be able to deliver. So the good thing is this charger here has a 0.98, 0.99 out of 1 power factor at mid load up to high, so that's really good for the generator. Basically, it means that whatever I have for reactive power, it's going to be within a watt or two of the actual wattage. So good clean power here. So 688 and 691, so we're within about 3 or 4 watts between the reactive and the real power, which is excellent. I might try to tweak up the reactive a little bit more and really nail the generator at the 700 watts. That's the continuous operating point for this little generator. But as you can see, it's running. It's pretty darn quiet. Really pleased with that. Case temperature is going up to about 32, and I'll grab another video as soon as it reaches a bit of a steady state there. Alright, and this is the power monitor in the trailer. It looks like we are getting 38.8 amps going to the battery. The way that the shunt for this system is set up is it only measures the current to and from the battery. So if there's any load on the inverter or whatever, it's going to go straight to the inverter, not through that shunt. So it's not going to be metered power, which is good, which it really allows me to track exactly how much energy goes into the battery and how much comes out. So right now the trailer, over the past night, it used 161 ampere hours, or 2.11 kilowatts, which is fantastic for that battery. That battery has a 280 amp hour capacity, about 3.5 kilowatt hours. And what I've realized is through a couple discharge and charge testing scenarios, basically, if you deplete 280 ampere hours out of that battery, it's going to take pretty much exactly the same to replenish it. And energy wise, like watt hour wise, if you extract 3.5 kilowatt hours, you're going to look at having to feed about 3.9 kilowatt hours back in, so that's pretty good. That's up around the 90% efficiency for that battery. Not a lot of things out there that are going to be that great for efficiency wise, but yeah, this is how it's running right now. It looks like it's tapering off a bit. Maybe the fridge or something has consumed a little bit of the extra load from the generator. Right now we're at about 32 amps, but we're gonna keep an eye on this as it charges, and we'll see how long this takes to get it back up to full capacity. Alright guys, the generator's been running for about an hour and a half now, and the temperature has plateaued at 41.3, somewhere around there. So the thermo sensor for that thermostat there is actually located right in the generator, just on top of the cylinder head. So that's about as close as you can get. That'll probably be the worst case scenario for temperature, which is quite reasonable actually. I'm very pleased with how this is performing right now. Okay, so overall impressions of the Hushbox and how it's working. Quite pleased. The airflow seems to be adequate for keeping the engine cool, kind of as I'd suspected, as long as you're not impeding the airflow that would normally be flowing through the kind of jacket around the engine. It seems to work fairly fine. As far as how it works charging the trailer battery, yeah, I'm quite pleased with that as well. Ideally it would be a little bit bigger generator, but I really like this one just because it is compact. It runs only on propane, so it's pretty reliable for maintenance, and yeah, overall, yeah, quite pleased with how this is working, and look forward to using it on upcoming trips.